What's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning into Sundays with Trenae. I'm Trenae. Listen, this week we get to meet Kia Denise. She calls herself a mompreneur, and I just love that. Kia is a private chef, and she infuses her passions for cooking and fashion all into her brand. Listen, she has recipes that you can do solo, you can do with the kids, and you can do with that special someone. As a mom, I'm always interested to know how other moms are doing it all. And Kia is going to drop some knowledge on how she makes it look so effortless. Listen, I had a chance to catch up with her a few weeks back. Check this out. Hey Kia, how are you?
How have you been? Long time no see.
Long time no see. And I love that you're in the kitchen. Yes, girl.
my special safe place. This is where the kids
I
say
awesome. Kia, like I said in the intro, you do it all and you do it so effortlessly. You are following your dreams, you're running your own business, raising two beautiful boys, and you look good doing it. How do you make it look so effortless?
Child. Prayer. A lot of deep breaths, some meditation, coffee in the morning, wine at night,
I feel you.
Gets me through, but definitely just a lot of talking myself through things. That's how I'm able to do it. Yeah. Talking to God, talking to myself, just talking. It helps me out a lot.
So for me, I'm a mom too, and I have a boy and a girl. And I just have like this long list of things that I have to work on for myself. But for you, like, how do you check in with yourself to make sure that, yes, like I am following my dreams, I am going for those things, and I am, killing it with my business?
So one thing I did do is I hired a therapist. That's what I did to, ensure that I would stay sane, especially going through the pandemic and everything. But she taught me to honestly just be still. Just be still. And I literally will just sit in my room with nothing on, and I'll just check in with myself. And I'll, if I'm feeling off, I'll, talk myself through it, like, oh, why are you feeling this way? And then, question, should you let it consume this much of your energy? And if the answer is no, I let it go. Like, I don't, I was honestly taught by her to really just sit, and that's one thing I appreciated about, even though COVID was the worst thing that happened to me personally, it also taught me how to sit still. Because at first I was just running ragged. I'm here, I'm being pulled this way, and I'm doing everything for everybody, But when she told me that, I was like, I have to sit still. And it helped me with a lot. And I feel like it definitely made me a better person. And in return, my business has become better because of that.
Now, you talked a little bit about, how the pandemic really did change you, and, it changed a lot of us. It was such a pivotal moment for us, and you travel from state to state cooking for thousands of people. What type of lessons did you learn as a business owner? And, what type of ways are you now incorporating that into your business as the world is reopening?
One thing that time taught me was to save your money. Save your money. I had to refund so many people, thousands of dollars, and I was able to still get through it because I, had a savings account. But it also taught me how I really panicked in the beginning when I heard what was happening, because I was like, I'm going to be broke. Like, this is horrible. I don't know what to do. But it taught me that you really just stay calm at all times, because, you know, once I really sat down and sat there and like strategized, I came up with great ideas that was still having me operating during COVID, and it was very successful. So it really just taught me not to freak out, you know, just sit down and, you know, rewrite your game plan.
Was that something easy for you to do or not so much?
For me, it was, because I'm a hustler, so I'm always going to get to it. It's not like I had to develop an entire new talent. No, I was able to use the talent that, you know, was God given to me, and, you know, pivot to a different, you know, granted, would it have been something that I would have done before that? No, but I was comfortable with doing it. It came natural to me. I was still able to bring in income and stay home and teach my kids, and, you know, so no, it just, you gotta, you know, gotta be quick on your feet.
I feel that. I love that you use the word strategize. And I think that's such a powerful word, because you have these ideas in your head. And I know for me, I call the homegirls and I'm like, hey girl, I got this idea. And they're like, oh gosh, here's Trenae again with this lavish idea. And on your website, you write about friendship. And I love that. And sharing your dreams and your ideas with your friends. Tell us, how important are those check-ins for you?
Very important. Very. You need like-minded people in your circle, period. Okay. Like, all of my friends, if they're not full-time entrepreneurs, they're aspiring entrepreneurs, or if they're entrepreneurs with full-time jobs. Like, so everyone that's in my circle, we are all like-minded. And I think that's imperative to like an entrepreneur, because you are who you hang around, you know? So me checking in with my friends, or like, I just went out to dinner with my best friend last night, and it was literally just to talk about life and not work, you know? So even if we're not talking about hustling and work and being an entrepreneur, we have other things, you know, in common that we can talk about. And it just makes you feel human, because as an entrepreneur, you feel like a robot sometimes, like, you know, like you feel crazy. So you need, you know, that normal part of your life. It's like imperative. It's like life-saving. It's important to have, for sure. I wouldn't be anything without my friends.
That is such great insights. Okay, so enough on the lessons. Let's talk about the things to come. You know, I am an advocate of like voicing and putting it out in the ether, and like, let's make these dreams come true. So when's this cookbook coming out?
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. It is tough. Like, you know, like a lot of big time chefs, they have like a team to like do their recipes for them, and they just slap their names on it. And whereas opposed to me, I have to do it, you know, all myself. And you know, I got the kids, and the weeknights are different from my weekends. And now my weekends, I'm doing my gigs. So realistically, I don't know. But what I can say is I'm working on a few products that I'm trying to release soon. So you will have that in replace of the cookbook. So I'm giving you something.
Yes, that's exciting. Are you able to tell us or give us a hint?
Oh, for sure. I can tell you, because it's already done. So I'm releasing a salad dressing and marinade line.
Ooh.
So it'll play as a salad dressing, a marinade, or like a finishing sauce. So it's kind of all around something that you should have in your pantry.
Can you tell us the flavors? What can we taste?
All right, so you will have, the name of the line is Thenia's, which is, I named it after my late stepmom, who I lost due to COVID. Her middle name is Arthenia, and, you know, her and she will always call me, and all we would do is watch Food Network. Like, that was our thing. And we would sit there, and she would tell me how she would make her version, and then I would tell her like how I would make mine. So that's kind of how we bonded. So I took her name Parthenia and just cut it short to Thenia's. So you'll have the the starting three, you'll have Green Goddess, which is like fresh herbs, lime, lemon, cream type of flavor. Then you'll have balsamic vinaigrette, which is vegan. And then you'll have my honey lemon Dijon vinaigrette, which is phenomenal. I came up with it during COVID because we were forced to sit down in the house and figure shit out. So I sat down and I came up with that vinaigrette, and I tested it out on all of my clients, and the review, they were like, where did you buy this at? And I'm like, I made it. And then that's when I was like,
you got it. Oh, I love that. And I love how you kept it in the family. That's beautiful. And I'm sorry to hear about your loss, but that's really beautiful how you're honoring her. So I love to end these conversations about ways that you prioritize yourself, Kia. What are you doing for Kia?
Kia is saying no more to a lot of things that Kia really doesn't want to do. And that's with anyone. And I feel like that has saved me. Like, I used to always feel, oh, I have to be here. I have to do this. I have to do this for this person. And when I really didn't want to, and you know how we feel, like how that makes you feel. So I just started saying, no, I'm sorry, I can't, or I can't make it, but let's try this, or, and that has really, I feel great. Just being, in all honesty, just being able to really just sit down. I can't stress that enough. Like, that helps me. Like, from someone, I'm ripping and running. I'm picking my boys up, taking them to school. We're going to soccer. We're going to tutoring. I have a client. I have a Zoom call at this time. Like, at the end of the day, all I want to do is sit down and just breathe and have a glass of wine.
Yes, I love that wine. I love that. Yes. Kia, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was great. Thank you.
There you have it for Kia. It's all about honoring her family, sitting down, and saying no. Try it this week. It might make a difference. Well, that's all the time we have for this week's episode of Sundays with Trenae. Listen, if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll get a chance to check in with each other next week. Listen, love yourself and love your community. Bye.